Born and raised in Paris, Sankharé joined PSG at the age of 14 and spent the first 7 years of his career in the French capital. But after making 47 appearances and being sent out on 2 loan spells, this boyhood PSG fan decided to leave in 2011, signing for Dijon in the hope of securing more regular first-team football. However, his attachment to Paris and to PSG remains.
I'm a Parisian, and I was lucky enough to play for that football club. When you play for a club like that, you get sucked into the whole atmosphere of the place. It's very special playing for PSG, the rivalry with Marseille and all. At PSG, I didn't get as many chances as I'd have liked, but that's the way it is. At top-level clubs, it's hard for young players to break through. These days, PSG buy a lot of great players, and there is only one youngster, Rabiot, who is shining. But how many didn't make it? A lot. He's the only one. Paris is difficult. As a young player, you can't afford to lose time. You simply have to play. That's the most important thing.
Sankharé did just that with Dijon and Valenciennes, but the France under-21 international, once billed as the next Patrick Vieira, still struggled to live up to his billing. It was only when he arrived at Guingamp in 2013 and teamed up with Jocelyn Gourvenec that Sankharé began to live up to that early promise. In Brittany, the duo formed a strong relationship over 3 successful seasons. He has a strong character and a lot of energy. That needed to be channeled. I needed to be close to him and to earn his trust.
He's a man with integrity, and I respect him a lot.
He needs to be guided and he needs to feel loved. He may be a tough guy, but he still needs love and he needs feedback. He needs you to tell him when he's done well and when he's done badly. I've always been upfront with him, even during the difficult times. When Gourvenec left Guingamp for Bordeaux in the summer of 2016, Sankharé signed for Lille. He was unhappy in northern France, though, and jumped at the opportunity to rejoin his mentor in Bordeaux in January.
It happened quite naturally. He called me up and asked me how things were going at Lille. I said it wasn't easy. The results were poor. He said, "Listen, I want to bring you to Bordeaux." And the next day, I arrived in Bordeaux with my backpack.
He feels good in this team. I think he's happy in his private life too. He has experienced some difficult times in recent years. I've always stayed close to him and helped him when he's had some personal issues. The fact that he is happy is coming through now in his behaviour and in his performances. You can see he's at peace with himself. At 28, Sankharé is finally at ease with the world and looking like the real deal. Not only does he add physical presence to the midfield, his ability to raid forward is also more evident. Indeed, he's already scored 10 goals in 24 games for Bordeaux.
I have a slightly more attack-minded role now. I'm playing for a team here at Bordeaux that has more quality, and I feel good physically, so I can get up and down. I'm getting myself into good positions and I'm getting the breaks too. I've also realised I'm capable of scoring goals, and this has helped my game to evolve.
His all-action displays have even led to comparisons with Yaya Touré.
Well, thanks for the compliment. He's a top player, world class. I try to emulate him because he's one of my favourite players. My favourite player, though, was Patrick Vieira and Emmanuel Petit. I really watched them when I was a kid. They had a similar playing style to me, so I paid attention to their game.
Sankharé still has several good years left and his future promises to be exciting. As a teenager, he was tipped for the very top. A decade later, it's a scenario that looks plausible once more.
It has taken me time to get here, but I never stopped working through the years. At 28, it's clear that a footballer is at his peak. So, I hope to play well for Bordeaux and to go as far as possible with this team, because they're my club right now. Then, we'll see. A footballer's career can change very quickly.
Et puis après, la carrière de footballeur, voilà, ça peut aller très très vite.